and welcome to another brand new episode here on Britain's Farm. So as you can see, we're out on Richard's tractor with Richard's planter, planting some spring beans. So we are going to be nice and busy today. We've got quite a full day on, to be fair. We've got this field to plant of beans and the next one, which is behind me. And then we need to go and roll our last field, because I've already rolled one of them, but we've got some rain coming later, so I want to get these seeds in the ground and then they can already start having moisture then. So we've got these, as I say, we've got this bit of drilling here to do, and then a slightly smaller field just behind me there to do. Then we need to go off and quickly roll our last field. And then we should be good to go, hopefully. So yeah, very hopeful that then that should be pretty much all the spring work done then. We'll have some more spraying and fertilising to do, but if there's time at the end of the video, I might even just try and to do that right at the end there, because we've got the two fields that we drilled in the last episode to do, but they're not all that big, those fields, so shouldn't take in theory all that long to do, so we can just whip over those with the sprayer. That's if I've got enough spray. If I haven't got enough spray, then we won't be, because we'll be struggling. We'll have to get some spray, but and I could even do that off camera anyway, because as I've said before, like, you know, I did some spraying. Was it in the last episode or the episode before? Can't remember. So you know, we don't want to sort of be crowding these videos with just spraying jobs, but yeah, that is the task of today. So get these two fields planted. Top left, you can just see the other field. Get these two fields planted. Go get our other field rolled at the very least, and then we'll see where we're at in terms of spraying towards the end. But I think this field's going to take a while. We've already used quite a bit of seed, so we're going to have to go and get the teleporter and the seed trailer, and I have already said to Richard that he's more than welcome to use our bags of seed, so that's no problem. We'll bring them down here and then we'll be able to fill the planter up and carry on. Had I have known that Richard had a planter, I would have asked Richard if we could have borrowed said planter to plant peas, because as we found out in the last episode, that kind of caught me out, because I was thinking that you know, like we did on the real farm, we would use a seed drill to plant seeds, but no, apparently not. So we need to do 2 half rows here now, 2 half breeds. So we need to do this one and then the next one. But on the next one, that's where our tram line's going to go. It's just the way it's kind of worked out with this one. Richard's got a bigger well, he has got a bigger drill than us, but a bigger sprayer than us. He's got a 27 meter sprayer, so, and I don't do his spraying. He has contractors in to spray his fields. Whether I'll have to roll them or not, I don't know. But if I do have to roll them, I need to ask him that. If I do have to roll them, again, I'll roll them off camera, because as I say, we've got a field to roll Did one at the end of yesterday, and then it just got too dark. I couldn't really see the marks on the ground to carry on, so I left it, and then I knew I had Richards to come and plant today, but my plan originally was we was going to finish the rolling, then do the planting, and then see whether there was time at the end to do the spraying. But yeah, Richard alerted me that the weather was due to change, and that he would like his planting done ASAP, as early in the morning as possible. So we got up nice and early, and as I say, we're obviously down here now planting these, so that's pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you with some lovely music. I'll time lapse all of this, and then we will then get on, and we'll meet, as I always say, at the end, and hopefully all of our jobs will be done before the rain comes, because if the rain comes before we get finished planting or before we start rolling, then we won't be able to do either, because the rolling, you don't really want to be doing that when it's raining, because the rolls will pick up. If they're picking up, the chances are they're picking seed up. So if it rains before then we won't be doing the rolling either, which does mean then we'll miss out on a little bit of yield bonus. But as I say, last night it just got too dark for me to see where the lines were to carry on. Alright, we'll do some tram lines around these telegraph poles, because these are quite big areas of grass. To be fair, Richard could do with ploughing some of them up and making them slightly smaller. This tractor doesn't have all that good of brakes. But yeah, so we'll just whip around here. But anyway, as I say, I'm going to leave you with some lovely music, and I will see you in a little bit. I'm back. So, busy morning. Rain, as you can see now, imminent. So within the next couple of hours, I'm guessing that'll be raining. So I'm going to carry on with this rolling. I've got to get this one rolled, and obviously Richard's 2 fields as well. I'm fairly certain he'll want me to roll them. So I'll have to take the rolls over there, and then we've got some fertilizing to do up there as well as down on this farm as well. So all of that I'll probably do off camera. This video's gone on quite a bit now, and as I say, I think this is a good place to end this episode. It's been, as I say, been a good episode because we've got some drilling done. We've the Case Cyclone planter is a planter that I used in a previous episode last year around this time when we were again drilling on one of Richard's fields, and it was my brother that sort of said to me, actually you used the wrong one. We didn't have the 3 meter one. We had the sort of the replicated 9 meter one. It was the big one because it had the folding wings, and so I've obviously changed it to that one. So again, it is a toy that we had. We had it in Ertl, so it was an Ertl toy. It wasn't a Britain's toy. The reason why I am using Ertl toys on this series, because I know it does say Britain's farm, but then we end up sort of using Ertl stuff as well, and I think, to be fair, there probably will be some CQ stuff that comes in as well, and the reason for that is just simply because, yes, it is predominantly Britain's farm, because that was my main source of toy tractors that I had when I was younger, but I did, as the years started to pass. I mean, my brothers all had Ertl. My brother John, he had the Case Steiger, the green and black one with the triple wheels, and my brother Paul was mainly Ertl with the John Deere tractor, the a John Deere trailer, the John Deere disc arrows, and we was talking the other day, and he said I also had a John Deere square baler, don't forget, as well, with the hay trailer, which I had completely forgotten about, but as soon as he said it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember that. So there's sort of things from my past that I'm sort of obviously not fully remembering, but we can replicate in game, so at some point we will be doing that, because that round baler is going to need replacing, unfortunately, because it does throw 1 or 2 errors up in the game log. So as I say, that round baler probably is coming to the end of its sort of farm sim life for me, because as I say, I don't tend to play with mods that have errors in just because they can spoil the game, so and cause sort of items to be lost and deleted and whatever else. So we will be getting that gone. But as I say, there might be some CQ coming in, and then a little bit further down the line, when the farm's much bigger, maybe some universal hobbies and stuff like that. It's basically a series where I just sort of replicate all of the toy and model tractors that I had, and different things, and sort of live out my childhood in farming sim, where you are actually able to combine crops, and you are able to sort of, plough a field and see where your next row is and stuff like that. So I'm just sort of I'm having fun, but hopefully I'm sort of helping you guys to kind of relive a little bit of your sort of childhood and carpet farming period in your life, if that's something that you ever went through. I'm not doing a very good job of this rolling. I've missed bits, I can see, and I'm also overlapping as well. So this is going to take me a while, but this is the last time I'll go around the headland, I think. So yeah, that's so that's basically what the series is about. It's predominantly Britain's, because Britain's was the one for many years was the ones that I had. It was Britain's toys and stuff like that. But as I say, my brothers had Ertl when they were growing up, and Tonka and stuff like that. But the Tonka toys don't really fit into this series, so I won't be doing that. But anyway, that's enough of me gibbering and jabbering on for this episode. All that's left for me to do is to, again, remind you, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, comment and like, share, notification bell, all of that good stuff. I was a bit dubious at first about saying all of that, but it really does help. It helps me, it helps the channel, to get out to more people, and the more people we can share it with, the better it is. And hopefully, it's sort of my ambition one day to have a community that can come to this channel and talk about farming and talk about their models and their toys and what they do in real life, and sort of in terms of farming and stuff like that. But everything's eventual, and it all takes time, and we're just setting out on the long journey. But that's my hope, and to talk about FS and different things like that. But anyway, thanks ever so much for your support. It's incredible. I just can't believe it. And lastly, I'd like to thank you all for your company on this episode. I've really enjoyed having you with me, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye for now.